Alright, so I'm finally getting a chance to film this video that I was supposed to film a long time ago. I wanted to introduce my new Maltese to you guys. So in my lap here I have Deuce Amour, which means second love. I wanted to stay within the French theme with their names. And he is the oldest. He's the one that reminds me the most of Paris with his behavior. He just woke up from a nap, so he might get a little rambunctious here on me. But this is Deuce. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm not sure how long Deuce will be able to stay sitting with me because he loves to play and run around. So I usually have him in his little area with toys. And the other one, Beau, will usually sit with me. So I may grab Beau for the rest of this video. He's already gnawing on my fingers. Okay. Okay, let's not do that. Say hello, everyone. Tell everyone hi. Yeah. He will be in the shop. I will, when he gets his hair a little bit longer where he can handle the modeling, he will be modeling hair bows for me. I kind of tried one already, a puppy bow on him yesterday, and that was adorable. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys, let's see if I can get it. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the bracelet that I bought myself. Couldn't help it. This is like a peas in the pod kind of bracelet with the birthstones for all my babies. So that first one, they're all in October. The pinks are all October, so Paris. And then the blue one is March for Bisou. And then the two end ones are October again for Deuce and Beaux. So I couldn't help myself. I thought it was pretty and that it would match my necklace that I bought for Paris. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see. So this is the little locket that I have of Paris's hair. And underneath it says Mommy, which I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that. I can't get it to focus. Anyway, underneath it I have Mommy, because that's what my nickname was for her. So she stays with me. I keep her close to my heart. Deuce. Deuce. Yeah, he loves to explore. Look how fluffy he is. I just can't. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We call him Little Paris. A lot of the stuff he does is so much like Paris. Deuce, come see. He loves to explore. He's extremely intelligent, just like Paris. Paris was a thinker. She would think of how to get what she wanted, and she'd do that. And he favors that. He has a lot of that. So I don't know if that's like a Maltese thing. Probably, but I wanted to have as much of Paris as possible, and I'm seeing it with these two boys. So, okay, let me grab Beau and put him down, because with Beau, he'll sit calmly in my lap and nap while I talk to you guys about the process of getting them and why I ended up with two males and more about them with their birthdays and stuff like that. So, okay, so Deuce is going back. Let me grab Beau. No, don't bite my fingers. All right, so here I have Beau. So this is Beau Garçon, which means handsome boy. Yes, you are. You're my handsome little man. Yes, you are. Who's Mommy's handsome man? And you can see his coat type is a little bit different. Now, his coat is exactly what I was looking for, because this feels a lot more like Paris. And I know I keep referencing Paris, but that was the whole reason behind me getting another Maltese or two. So, I guess we'll just start there. So, actually, to be honest, I swore off having another Maltese while I had Paris. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so much work. This is it. Like, no more Maltese for me. I'll just get another kind of dog. And then when she passed, I was like, oh my God, I miss her so much. And I missed touching her hair and all of that stuff. So I was like, I know I needed another one. And I wanted another female. But, it so happened I ended up going to the same breeder that I got Paris from, and she only had males available, and she was telling me, just informing me, like, look, you know, males are not as aggressive as the females, are showing that dominance and alpha side. And she was like, you know, and they can still wear hair bows if you want. It's not a big deal. I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about it. And I thought about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I think I want to. Because the more I have, maybe the more I'll see Paris in the Maltese that I get. Or it could just be a Maltese thing, their habits. And for sure I see it in both of the boys. But so Beau is the younger one. And he is super, super tiny. He is in, the breeder has the standard size Maltese, and she has a more petite size. She calls them the dolls. So this is, Beau is a doll. Currently, he's a little over 1 pound. Like, he is so tiny, so fragile. Like, I am not keeping them together. Okay, let's talk about the boys. They are brothers. They're half brothers. So they have the same dad, but different moms. So they were born a week apart. So their birthdays are both in October. So Deuce, the oldest, his birthday is October 12. I'm getting him confused with Paris. I'm telling you, we call him Little Paris. Because Paris's birthday, listen to this, guys, her birthday was October the 13th. And Deuce is October the 12th. So I'm like, oh my God, done deal. I'm getting him. Like, I can't believe it. I actually found out his birthday after I picked him out too, which was wild. And then Beau, this little one, his birthday is a week later. So October the 19th. So they were literally a week apart. Same dad, but different litters, different sizes as well. Both show dogs, show quality dogs, and that was one thing that I liked a lot about picking out the boys, or even Paris, to be honest with you, to pick out my dog in person at the breeder's home, because it was such a pleasure to speak with her about what I was looking for and what I wanted, and to hear her feedback, because she knows the dogs so well. She's been doing this years and years and years. And she knows the breed really well, inside and out, especially dealing with breeding for show dogs. And she was explaining to me what to look for as far as the eyes, you know, the shape of the head, things like that, the coat, and everything that she talked about. And I saw them when they were super young, when I picked them out. Everything she said about them, those qualities, I see in it now. She was right about it. Like, oh, they're, you know, you're going to have that ice white coat that glistens, and both of them have that. So that's my biggest thing, was the coat, because again, going back to Paris, that was my thing about her hair. I loved her hair. I loved the way she felt and how her coat looked. And I got that with Beau. He has the exact same texture like Paris did. So I love that. And my boys, I know, are different. They're going to be different from Paris, but I like that I can be reminded of her by having them. I think that's what I wanted. So it brings me comfort, and I love my two little boys so much. They're such a joy and a pleasure, and I love seeing their little personalities and seeing them grow. Yeah, so, but yeah, this little one, he's going to model as well. When his coat gets long enough to do that, we'll have him modeling. Okay, so Bisou is still warming up to being around both the boys. I may insert a clip if I can find one. Recently, she started squeaking her toy around Deuce, kind of teasing him a little bit, like, this is mine, you can't have it. And he's behind a gate still. Just so he's not running around the house. But he was running back and forth with Bisou, trying to chase her with the toy. So that was kind of cute. So Bisou's getting a little bit better about being around them. For now, I am keeping the boys separate. They're in their own little separate areas in the same room, but in their own little separate pens and dens, so that way they can see each other, but they're not tackling one another. I think I did that a little bit too soon, because Deuce is around 2 pounds, almost 3, and he wants to be the more, he's older, so he's kind of jumping on Beau and tackling him. And again, Beau is so tiny, so fragile, that I don't want him to get hurt. So for now, I'm just keeping them both separated until Beau is old enough to understand that he can roam the house, and I can better control, stop them if they get into a little aggressive playtime. But for now, for sure, separated. That's just something that I'm observing and learning as I have both of them. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get this video out there to kind of introduce them and show you guys the 2 new pups that I have, and they've just been a joy. I love them both so, so much. They're both very easygoing so far. Like, I see Paris a lot in Deuce. He has his own little personality too. Some of the stuff he does, he's so silly. Hiding under his bed, he'll do that. That's like his thing. So in that sense, he reminds me of Bee, because Bisou loves to hide in the pillows. And if you've seen my other videos on Instagram, like, she'll hide in a tunnel, and she used to try to scare Paris. Like, Deuce will do stuff like that. So, he has his own little personality, but I sure do see a lot of what I was looking for in both the boys. So I'm very pleased. I can't thank the breeder enough. She's been wonderful, educating me about Maltese breed, and I've learned so much just by talking to her when I was in the process of getting these 2 boys. So that's it, guys. So this is my favorite thing. He'll just sit there in my lap. Like, none of them would do this. None of my other dogs would do this. Maybe Bisou for a little bit, and then she gets tired and she'll leave. Like, none of them like to cuddle. I want one that I can cuddle. Like, can you just snuggle with me for like 10 minutes, please? So I think I'm getting that with Beau. He's going to be my little snuggle buddy. He'll just sit in my lap and I can just do whatever. I love that. Let's see if I can get his little face. So cute. Oh my goodness. All right, and with that, we will leave you guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask below. I'll try to get back to you. So yeah, my 2 little boys. Thank you, guys.